Hey guys, Damon here with an update on the Euro levels that I was talking about there. Now I'll show you the entry that I didn't get. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So I was there, ready to pull the trigger, came back down and was like, come on baby, just touch that thing and give me my entry. And I went straight through. Ugh. Now I could have, I think, was there a breathe? No, no, oh my God, there's just no breathing. There's no breathing. Anyway, so this was my first test tonight because it was a break, of course, right? You got to break, breathe, and the you know, God, yeah, I don't know if I'm getting too anal. What is that? It's 4 pips off my target, and 2 pips off if I had done my other target. So maybe, but I wanted to see the H3 hit again. Come on. Um, so I just wanted to give you an idea what's happening. What I think could be happening here is if this doesn't go straight down, which it might, target's already made, we may still get, if this is an A, B, C, it may need to go a bit deeper just so we don't make a higher high there. Or so we just make a higher high. But what time is it? Anyway, so I'm looking at maybe A, B, C, and if so, let's look at a target that coincides with this too. Yeah, so if it turned around in this area, which it's right at the bottom right now is 24.99, so if it doesn't make any lower lows, or if it makes a couple pips, you can check it. But we may get 100% extension at the same spot as our prior market fib, which would be great, and we'd still be under the trend line if it took if it created this same trend going up, right? And it would be all systems excellent. The other problem with this thing though is that it creates a 61.8 resistance right here, which I don't want to see that get touched because I'm not taking it there. Unless it does some fibs maybe or something magical happens, but this is where all my confluence is, and my next level, remember, is up at 25.41 where the entire universe says to sell. So that's that. Now we are getting more confluence on my L4 level that I was saying was a check mark. It is now not a check mark. So let me just change that. We are now looking at an uptrade. Now I want to see that over this trend line. So if it breaks to get to it, that kind of stuff. But so I had said, I think before we'd had a fib, this fib down to the L4, which works great, but we just had another fib say hello at the same spot. So, oh my God, come on. So that's great. Now, if we do come up again, I'm hoping that we'll do something like we come up to my target exactly under the line, right? And then we come back down. So it still could make a couple pips lower to make my well, maybe a pip to make this trade the same. So obviously I'm looking at taking some first profits here or trading this up into profits up here. So we've got a trade going from here to here at 85 pips, and if this does come up and give me a fucking entry, I got a trade going down for 70 pips. So I like this area. It's fantastic. Remember though, we're still in the worst situation when you go weekly. We're below the 3x3, but we're above the trend line sort of in the daily. We've just sat on top of that trend line, right? Actually, I can move that a little lower. But anyway, we just kind of broke it, and we're underneath it, and aren't we? We're just crossing on a lot of things. So, anyway, tough. There's another reason. It's the monthly. No. Remember, the monthly candle's going to close soon, so we might get some bigger money coming in to push us around. Push us down or up or whatever. I'm not sure that's going to be up anymore though. Anyway, we're sitting above a trend line, under a trend line here, so we're in Garbageville here too. That's why I think we might have a slight chance in hell, even though this is a failed a whole bunch of bull things here. We might have a chance in hell of coming up to the targets. and then I'm only looking to take profit down here, I think, right? Yeah, so good. And that's also an entry, of course, that I'd like to try. But yeah, so that's how it's looking for me. I'd really like to see this. That'd make me happy. Also happy to get an entry up there. And if it gets through this area, you know, like if it takes this trend to get there, well, I'm not looking. That's ugly. I want it to be harmonic. I'd like time to work out to fib time, so that's at 10:05. My time, what is that from here? That's 9 minutes, 9 o'clock to 10, that's an hour from now. So I don't know if that helps anybody, but you can see where the candles are here in the 5 minute and make some sense of it. I'll just put that back there. You see how this all lines up harmonically, beautifully, everything happy. That's what I'd love to see. So this would be that's my trading model. So if it goes outside of my model, and there we are. There we are. And this would also be some kind of stop grabber if it came up here. Like it could, you know, and then get below this trend line. That'd be fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Okay, so it's getting long again, so I'm going to send this off to you guys. Catch you later.